Okay, today, Tuesday. I want to see Tuesday continuation lower to reach for this low. It's pretty clear and obvious that price is going to, but what do I want to see? What's the framework, right? You can think of it as internal to external or order pair ranges. The profile though is Monday high of the week. And the reason why is because Monday we created this S&P here with NQ, and when it's just so right here, so it's like what I want to see on NQ is we had the Civi here, which we retraced into it, created the swing point here, and we failed to expand away from that swing point. So ideally we manipulated that swing point high as a relevant swing. We did create SMT, YM. And so it's like Monday opened up. It's like, what do we have to see here? Well, if we're not gonna reach this relevant swing, then we have to manipulate this relevant swing. Therefore, Monday has to expand away. And it was clear and obvious that it was wanting to create C3, so it did. So when Monday expanded away from the high of the week, it created that large opposing round below the weekly candle open. So this weekly candle no longer supports expansion bullishly, but instead it only supports expansion bearishly. So the profile should be Monday high of the week, Tuesday continuation. It's technically like C3, C4. It's pretty clear and obvious that when price reached above range high here, it could have been external to internal. Price failed to respect this gap, displaced through it, consolidated, which is kind of like a continuation signature, expansion, consolidation, expansion, right? And so Monday really confirmed the narrative that we're clearly wanting to reach for these further swings. Every asset reversed away from both these SMTs here. It's pretty weird SMT, but every asset is displaced away. So ideally Tuesday respects EQ, the Peter range, right? Finding that down to the closest forward level, etc. The framework is internal to external profile, 6M manipulation, tandem continuation, SMT with pre-count high, etc. That's the far frame, but you'll see that, oh yeah, you can see that this far gap and Q did displace above, but YM didn't. Yes, as well did, or no, it didn't, but it still filled the Cibi in more than what YM is, or SM. But we have like on ES, we filled the Cibi in, created the high of day during Asia, and now we're creating SMT pretty much going into 6M. It's like string switching pretty much. ES is the middle asset, showing string switching with NQ to catch up to NQ. So I don't want to trade 6 AM though. Like on ES, I technically could. I was gonna say I didn't want to trade during the driver because the 6 AM count doesn't support the expansion, but yeah. today's very clean, so it's very clean on YM especially. It's pretty low. So I created that SMT here. We'll just keep making higher highs. Highs. So if 9 AM closes with a CSD on the 30-minute here, I could look for that as an entry. I might take it. 'Cause I like YM more though, so much more. That's interesting. So we actually took this high. That's very interesting here. Just do that. And then we created that 2-stage SMT. We can even do this here. Doesn't matter. Still like YM more. Yeah, although YM is technically the strongest asset, so I mean I think it would be more wise to trade ES or NQ, but these loads are so spaced out. I feel like it's a little bit risky though. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, so we hold on. Let me just do this so I don't fucking forget. So, yeah. There's driver continuation. Although I don't like how the driver is reversing back up like this. Which is exactly what I would expect from Price, since the 6am Canon doesn't really support the expansion, virtually. Testing. Testing. Yeah, that's crazy. So, finally took this high out. Which, honestly, is kind of cleaner because this SMT was pretty shitty looking. Broke that SMT. But, think about it. This has 6 on there, yes. Yeah. Finally broke that SMT. But we created more SMT. We can just do pre-kennel. Probably gonna create a PSP as well. ES still wanting to, or NQ's, ES and NQ are still wanting to expand lure. So maybe I could have traded DS today. Would have just taken the entry off the 30-minute though. Yes, so this day would have been like one of those days where I would probably measure this, or I would probably take off at a winner, like 50%. So I'll take partials. And then full pull at obviously a 2R. Which is valid because I mean technically this is a relevant swing to this low, but this is lower time from target level to a higher time from target level, so ideally price fails to manipulate the lower time from target level to continue the expansion towards the higher time from target level, right? And this isn't really too much further below this, but it's a little too late, so hopefully I get an entry during 10 AM. So I mean there was, I guess you can say, a possible entry on ES. And ideally you don't trade YM because YM is the strongest asset on the daily. So why would you? Ideally you would, no matter what, trade the leading assets until they reach the target levels. But it's a little too late for that. problem is 9:30 has reached a key level. I didn't even think about that beforehand. Like, I was so focused on YM. I really liked YM. PA was cleaner on the dealing for her, but then we seen this. It's like, damn, okay. I guess what I said beforehand actually makes sense. Should we trade the weaker assets? But I don't know. Maybe log this real quick though. Which was clean it up. So NQ. Yeah, NQ made a large work. Yeah. So it was literally only ES that I could have traded. Ideally. So it's kind of weird. There's this place in a way. Creating a gap for continuation. Spreading the gap. CSD, whatnot. Doesn't matter. This is definitely C3, right? I was hoping there was going to be two stages and B that was going from here, but very well too. Which thinking about it, should have been YM that created it, but I don't know. Well. So, framework internal external profile. Yeah, the week. Tuesday continuation, C4. SMT being like just this shit here. But so it was like, I know that YM is the strongest asset because of this SMT here. It's weird, but it's the strongest asset because of where price is. We've already delivered below this low on YM, and Q has already delivered below this low, or it's super close to like this low. Here. As you can see, yes, is the middle asset. Or no. Oh shit, maybe I'm wrong about that one, because maybe YM, because YM is closer technically to this low. So therefore, but I can't tell with, see like this low overall, yes, looks closer. But I guess technically YM is weaker. Shit. And the SP, everything's cleaner. I would say. Large displacement, stronger displacement away from the S&P as well on YM. Generally, YM is weaker for like what it is on the daily. I don't know. So maybe I guess I was right. I don't know. Whatever. Because right now though, yes, is looking way cleaner. So it's all good. I feel like I haven't been like backtesting enough as I should be. Might as well do this well. Oh, wait for 10 AM. hoping for that 2 stage. SMT here. But it would have been like this for a while. Some shit. External profile would be 16 manipulation, which was a C2 reversed into expansion kennel on ES. So only on ES2. SMTU was with this certain point here at the time. Alright, so showing string switch in, or MES is technically the lag asset versus the middle asset, so lag assets to catch up to NQ, right? Still showing. Yeah, I guess that's all that would be, right? Technically. Because I feel like when I go into the day, I'm only determining if price is stronger or weaker by what the daily's shown or above. I don't really care for that on the 4 hour below, unless I guess it really depends on. I guess it would matter. I don't really think about that. If, like, say, ES is the lead asset and it reached this low first versus at ES or YM, or say NQ, say this is NQ. NQ reaches us, it's the biggest asset, lead asset virtually, but YM isn't. It's the lagging asset, strongest asset. Let's say we reach a slow, fail to manipulate it, and price continues. Because we have the targets below it. In that specific certain, you wouldn't need to demand string switch in. I'm trying to think about, like, so it would be like on its own time frame before it were showing that. Or, dude, I don't know. Fuck. Doesn't matter. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. Internal external framework profile. It was technically 16 manipulation. C2 reverse into expansion kennel. Profile would be, or SMT would be SMT with like this rhythm swinger. So. done this and then. So part of the driver, what do? We just kept creating SMT this entire time, and then we created that C3 CIC or that CSC part of the driver. So the driver should respect that, create the continuation to reach the target level. As the 1 hour that is now live with the 4 hour daily, right? But price fails to reach my 2 hour. So let's say I risk 600, take 300, I want to stop at break even here, and the price comes back up. Stops me out. So I would have made like $300 if I took that, probably. But this is a complete invalidation towards everything, so. Even just looking on the 30-minute, you can see the frame rate that Paris should have done. Right, we didn't even take the slow, we just left Philly swings. Right, so it's like, at this point we're technically taking range 5 first. From the high day off of, but it's a very large move above. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think I need to start posting. Hold on. Yes. Man, it's not really. Never okay. S&P fell as well. It's lower probability now. Fuck it. I feel like I don't know. We'll see. Like days like these, you'll then, I'll say like, oh damn, 10 a.m. is lower probability. I missed my trade into the driver. Now I feel like 10 a.m. is lower probability. I probably shouldn't trade, and it's like, which is okay if that's the case. Then well, but with that thing's HPSP. It's good that I'm being picky. So, I mean, it's just that P is ass. So, and this is a relevant swing to the slow, which is a relevant swing to the slow, so it's like, no matter what I have to be bearish. But the GXT continuation sequence, I just don't think I'm going to trade this, because now at this point, Tenium is trading back towards high resistance liquidity. That's horrible. Did we get a proof of retracement? Yeah, I'm not trading this. So the main thing for me for why I'm not trading Tenium continuation, and if I'm going to trade Tenium continuation, it's going to be on ES, because ES is the metal asset bearishly, and it's actually bearish. Oh. So let me actually go back to the daily. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I need to take photos. So I broke that SMT. Oh, was it the Because everything's aligned, right? And I was like, wait, why was today allotted? What was unclean about it? I'm fucking tired. Right? And it was everything's aligned. Daily aligned. 4 hours not aligned. 30 minutes not aligned. Makes today unclean is the 5 of them. Right? Or no, it's just the fact that it's not that actually. It's the fact that 10 AM took this low or 9 AM took this low. 10 AM was turning back towards high resistance liquidity. I'll show 3 minute, fuck it. Or 5 minute. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now. I don't think there's any trade today. I mean, you could possibly say that there is if you were to take it on the 1 minute and assume that price is not going to manipulate the list low here, so we should reach for this. So ideally, we respect that. These, we might need to take those, but already not looking that good. I might risk it just a little bit. I'm curious. I'll risk like $200. Very suspicious. I know this is Tuesday SMT. Oh, the daily bias is bearish. I still don't like what price is showing here. This is a PSP as well. Just take it slow. I don't know if I like this. It's just looking so weird. I feel like I'm just gonna lose $200-300 like it's nothing, because yeah, other indices are really not looking good. Kind of wanted just risk like $1,000 just to gain a couple hundreds to say that I made something today. Maybe what makes today unclean mainly is the fact that all assets reverse higher pretty much during 6 a.m. during the river, away from this S&T. Like, this is Tuesday S&T. I think, maybe. It's not. Is it not? Shit. This is what I'm scared of. It really doesn't matter, and I shouldn't like view this as something prominent, but it's just the fact that all assets reverse higher away from it. Not sure, bro. There's really no clean draw on liquidity now as well. Like I said, we're turning back towards high resistance. We manipulated a relevant low. And just how all assets aren't really wanting to go lower. Clean like. So I'm just gonna fucking close the trades. I'll know when the day's cleared. I'll know when. I know when the day's worth trading and when it's not, so I'll just be patient and wait for those days.